In an exceptional moment of unity, there is one thing, and really only one thing, that everybody north of Columbus is thinking about today. What a unifying factor. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. You get where this is. It's a very exciting day, yes? And there was all kinds of commentating going on about, like, what's different from the Browns last year to this year? Now, the obvious one, they're winning, right? And some are trying to do the science of, like, what is the cause of this winning? Personally, I think it's because Jake Urich is praying for him, right? What is the cause of this winning? And most people will conclude that this year we have a new. Now, we have had many new coaches along the way. Yes? What makes this year different? Many will say it's the coach. But the coach actually doesn't throw the football, does he? And the coach doesn't block, does he? And it's only if everybody does their job does the team win. Now, most will say it's the coach. But the coach has got to coach, the quarterback's got to do his job, the center's got to snap, the running back's got to run. You get where this is going. The equipment manager has got to get the equipment there. The people cutting the grass got to do their job. And it's only if everybody does their job and does it well, how does the team do? And everyone, every piece, and every part is absolutely essential for the team to win. Now, certainly, the coach has had an impact, yes? But the coach doesn't throw the ball, nor does the coach run with the ball or block on the line. Everybody has a something. And if everybody does their role, their part, they do it well, and they do it how? Together. How do they do it? Together. Does the team win and flourish? We saw that actually in an exceptional way last week, didn't we? Everybody has a something. And when everybody does their part, does it well, and does it how? There's a unity in the team, and the team just functions well, and it absolutely flourishes. This is a very important week for us as a country. And as we enter into this week, the scriptures and the Browns have a lot to teach us. Go to the first reading today. Young Samuel needed Eli to understand the working and the stirring of God. When they worked how? Together. Eli did his part, Samuel could do his part, the work of the Lord could continue. Go to the gospel. Even Jesus called people to help him. And when they worked how? Together. The mission of Jesus Christ could continue in that time, in that place, and even to this day. Everybody has a something. St. Paul, in the second reading today, is using the metaphor of the body. So certainly he's reflecting on the choices that each of us make. But St. Paul will go on to say that each of us together make up the body of Christ. And every part, every player, every person is essential for that body, the body of Christ, to flourish. And we're always going to be best when we work how? Together. Now that doesn't mean the coach isn't essential. But so is the quarterback, so is the equipment manager, so is the running back. You get where I'm going with this. And everybody has a something. And when everybody works how? Together, the team and the body of Christ are best, flourish, most alive, and can be victorious. And as we enter into this week, we need to learn that lesson for ourselves. That better world, the more peaceful country, is going to happen only when each of us realize that we have all something to contribute, and we're going to be best when we do that how? Together. Think of that timeless song that we sing over and again. Let there be peace on earth, let it begin with. And as we walk into this week, how do each of us deepen our commitment and our desire to build that more just, loving, peaceful, caring world? Because it's only going to happen when we have the desire and the commitment to make that happen. It's not just the coach. The coach working with the quarterback, working with the running back, working with the line, working with the center, working with the equipment manager, working with the people who cut the grass. It's only when they all do their part and do it how? That more just, peaceful, loving, caring, compassionate world can happen. And for us, this is an important week for our country that we need to use today to resolve deep in our hearts that each of us are going to do our part. Let there be peace on earth. Let it begin with me. And if each of us do our part and we do it how? Then we in fact can build that more loving, caring, peaceful, compassionate world, country, community that each of us seek. As we walk into the week, 3 things. The first is this. So young Samuel could hear the voice of God because there was a moment of quiet. This week there is going to in fact be a lot of noise, yes? Turn the noise off and allow yourself some quiet, peaceful time to hear the gentle voice of God. And in that quiet, peaceful time, secondly, allow yourself to reflect on how you can do your part, all of us, to build that more loving community, that more peaceful country and world. Every one of us doing our part and doing it how? Really is the path forward to the better day. And thirdly, we all know we should do this. I think that's part of the reason why we're here today, right? We really need to pray for our country. We need to pray that our country sets solidly on the foundation of godly values. And we can say, oh yeah, I'm going to pray for my country. No, this week especially, let us honestly pray for our country, for healing, for wisdom, for peace among all of God's people. And again, oh yeah, I'm going to pray for my country. No. How do we really pray for our country so that this week, as we walk forward, we can walk forward how? Together. To a more peaceful, loving, caring, compassionate world. We can learn a lot from the scriptures, always. This week, honestly, we can learn a lot from the Browns. So the coach is different, right? We've had plenty of new coaches, haven't we? The coach has got to do his part. The center's got to do their part. You get where I'm going. And it's when all of us do our part, and we do it how? We can walk forward in faith, in hope, and in the greatest of love to build a more loving world in the Spirit of Jesus Christ, who is our rock, who is our wisdom and our foundation, now and forever and ever. Let there be peace on earth. Let it begin with